And now for a comment of the video. This comment comes from Vonda Vaughn. Vonda says, "Thank you so much for your video. It helps me so much. Love you." Love you too, Vonda. Thank you so much for being here. I do see your comments often on my videos, and it always makes me so happy to see you guys come back over and over again to enjoy my content. Some of you guys have been with me since the beginning of it all. I love you guys so much. Thank you for commenting. And if you are wanting to see your comment featured on comment of the video, just make sure to drop a comment in the section below. You never know which one will be chosen. Bye.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome biggity back, y'all. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello. If you're not new here, then it's just welcome back. My name is Kelsi, and I'm here for you guys every Sunday and Wednesday, sometimes less, sometimes more, to talk about my VSG journey and other things. It's my hope that through my videos you're able to find the answers to questions you've been looking for, or the path to choosing surgical weight loss is made that much easier. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Sit Down Sunday, the day we sit down together and talk about things that have been heavy on my brain, or things you guys have brought to my attention either through email, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the inspiration may be. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's actually Saturday, but I'm going to post this tomorrow. But anyways, I'm going on a date night tonight. So I want to get together, do some makeup, and talk about something VSG. As you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about myths and realities in regards to bariatric surgery, bariatric patients, and all of the things in between. So hopefully you can get a little bit of information from this video, or it'd just be nice to do your makeup along with me. I do want to stress that the makeup isn't really the focus of the video, more of the VSG content. But if you're interested in the products that I use, they will be linked in the description box down below. And I will try to put the product on the screen as I am using them. So if you guys are ready, without further ado, let's get into the video. Just bringing you guys in a little bit closer because I feel like you were a little bit too far away. But we're going to go ahead and get into the video. I think that it's important to talk about myths and I guess the reality of bariatric surgery, because there's so much misinformation floating around out in the bariatric universe that we have to be careful what we digest. If you guys are wondering what I'm looking at, I'm looking down at my handy dandy dirty ass mirror. So that's what I'll be looking at because I can't do my makeup in the viewfinder. So I wanted to kind of, I scoured the internet a little bit, and I've done a video like this prior. And if you want to go back to that one, I'll link it in the description box below as well, where you guys can compare some of the myths and realities that I spoke about then, myths and truths, same thing. So anyways, so the first myth or the untruth that I have been seeing in some forums is that vitamins are not needed after any type of weight loss surgery. I cannot stress enough how important vitamins are. I cannot stress to you enough how important it is for us as bariatric patients, bariatric weight loss patients, to take our vitamins. It's so important because our body is lacking those vitamins due to the the removal of our stomach, the RNY. I'm not familiar with RNY, but whatever that procedure does provide, for weight loss patients, our nutrient intake is lessened severely. So the need to increase your vitamin intake after surgery is almost impossible to avoid. When our bodies are recovering, our nutrient intake is lessened almost by 90%. It's almost like the foods that we are eating or the amount that we're eating is not enough to sustain our body. So our surgeons and nutritionists recommend that we up our nutrition and vitamin intake by supplementing with a vitamin supplement. In fact, gastric sleeve patients, with us, the part of our stomach that is responsible for the absorption of B12 is removed. And when it comes to VSG patients, the portion of the stomach that is responsible for the secretion of the intrinsic factor protein hormone is removed. This factor is responsible for the absorption of vitamin B12 through its binding with the vitamin. So the protein factor that the that portion of our stomach releases is removed. And so we're basically not able to absorb or get the amount of B12 that we need daily. So that is why it is so important that B12 is one of the main vitamins that you are taking post-operative VSG or weight loss surgery, because B12 also controls energy levels, mood, and so many other things. I do have a video in regards to vitamins and what vitamins we as bariatric patients should be taking. If you're interested in that, I will link that video down below as well. The next myth that I'm going to talk about is there is an overwhelming consensus that after you have your surgery, you no longer need your surgeon or your operative team. And this could not be further from the truth. It is important that we visit our surgeon frequently post-op to ensure that our bodies are headed in the right direction, that our vitamin levels and our blood levels and our blood sugars and everything is functioning as it should after the surgery. It's recommended that for the first 4 to 6 weeks, that we visit our surgeon every 2 weeks. After the first 4 to 6 week period, it is then recommended that we go monthly for 3 months and then yearly for every year after that for the remainder of our lives. So it's recommended that you'll see your surgeon forever, because, this is, as I've said before, it's not just an overnight change. This is a lifestyle change. This is something that, we are going to be working with and doing for the rest of our lives. We'll never, ever, ever be able to, I feel like, live a life where we won't need our surgeon and our nutritionist and really just the medical advice of our bariatric team. It's important to understand that meeting with your surgeon and your nutritionist monthly and also yearly will help to keep you accountable and on track. It will help to hold you at the right standard. It will help to put you in that right mind frame, because I'm not gonna lie, when I would get off a track, or if I would go and see my surgeon and he would be like, kind of like Dr. Now, kind of guilt you into getting to where you're supposed to be and putting you right back where you, kind of grounding you and leveling you again. And so it always, puts me in a different mind frame when I go and visit my surgeon. So maintaining those appointments helps to keep you grounded, helps to keep you accountable, and really helps you to keep on track, because you don't want to disappoint your surgeon. At least I don't, and I know you don't either. Even if you don't feel like you need the motivation, why not keep the same energy that you had when you were trying to obtain your surgery? You had no problem going to visit your surgeon when you were trying to get approval. Still stay within your surgeon's realm. Still seek him or her for guidance and for information in regards to your post-operative life. They're important, and they're an important part of your success. It's shown in research studies and different forums that patients that continue to have constant contact with their surgeons have a higher success rate and loss rate after their surgery. So do your best to stay in contact with your surgeon. It's definitely a myth. You cannot just cut off your surgeon and just keep it moving. In the next myth that I'm going to talk about, I have seen this in several discussions on several bariatric pages, and I don't know where this is necessarily coming from, but it's been said to many patients who are wanting to get information in regards to bariatric surgery that they have to be 300 or more pounds to qualify for bariatric surgery. And I don't know where this has come from. I don't know why this is like burst on the scene. I don't know why people are, telling other patients this, because it's very discouraging. Not everybody who gets a surgery is over 300 pounds or is 300 pounds. I don't think that is a realistic answer to give someone, nor is it a realistic expectation, especially when, like I said, everybody isn't over 300 pounds. It doesn't make any sense. So I don't know where this has come from. The surgery qualifications is really based on your BMI and other health-related factors. It is stated that patients who have a BMI over 30 a BMI of over 30 and above, you are meeting one of the many qualifications for bariatric surgery. Now, if your BMI falls below 30, it is highly unlikely that you will be a candidate to be approved by your insurance for bariatric surgery. That doesn't mean that you can't have, medical tourism and you can't do, that type of option. But if you're wanting approval through your insurance, it's highly unlikely that you are going to be approved for bariatric surgery if you have a BMI of less than 30. And as I stated, there are other health-related conditions that insurance companies will consider when they are looking at whether or not you qualify for bariatric surgery. So it's not just your BMI that can determine whether or not you are a candidate or can be approved. There are other health-related conditions: diabetes, PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, just different hyperthyroidism. There's so many different qualifications that can put you in the running or can help you be approved at a higher rate. But that is definitely something I would suggest you speaking to your surgeon in regards to, because they are familiar with all of the qualifications needed, or all of the precursors for someone who is wanting to receive a bariatric surgery. So just to reiterate, you do not have to be over 300 pounds to receive bariatric surgery. That is a myth. That is an untruth. So if you've been told that and you have been discouraged or kind of stopped from pursuing bariatric surgery, get back in the saddle, because you do have a chance to be approved as long as you have a BMI that is higher than 30. Mine was 50, I think 55 when I had my surgery. The next myth that I want to talk about is that if you have bariatric surgery, it will prevent you from being able to carry a child, or that it basically eliminates the ability for you to have children. This is so far from the truth. It is recommended, however, by most surgeons that most patients who have had bariatric surgery do wait for a period of 1 to 2 years after having bariatric surgery to have children. The reason for this is because doctors want to make sure that your weight stabilizes before you gain it back due to being pregnant. The hormone levels tend to fluctuate after your surgery, and due to the significant loss of weight and lack of the nutrients in the body, this can cause a really unhealthy environment for someone to, carry a baby. And, the doctors and the surgeons want to ensure that you have the ideal environment to carry a baby in. So they want you to wait at least 1 to 2 years after your surgery to get pregnant. And, all of the factors that I've mentioned before can make your pregnancy very uncomfortable, very hard, and nobody wants a hard and uncomfortable pregnancy. So no, it doesn't make you getting pregnant impossible. It doesn't make you getting pregnant, just a no. Nope, you'll never get pregnant. You'll never have a baby. You'll never be able to do this because you've had weight loss surgery. And I've heard people say that. Somebody said that to me in the early planning stages, and just people being fucking assholes. This young lady said to me, well, you already struggle with getting pregnant. Aren't you scared that you won't be able to have a baby after you have a surgery? Number one, mind your business. Okay, let's establish that. But number two, no, it's not going to keep me from having a baby. It's not going to affect me in that way. So if you are worried about that, definitely don't let that scare you away from having bariatric surgery. If anything, it could heighten your chances to be able to have a child, especially if you're struggling with conception. Just look into it, do a little bit of research, talk to your surgeon. Like I always say, they're going to be the ones who know it all. They're going to be the ones who are able to answer all of those questions for you. Don't listen to the naysayers. The next myth that I would like to talk about is, I've heard some people say, or some people have asked me, well, if you're not happy with the surgery, can't you just have it, reversed? And that comes from people who feel that bariatric surgery is cosmetic, or that it is the easy way out. What they don't understand is this is not something that can easily be changed, redone, or rewritten. Or not that it can't be easily, it can't be changed at all. Once we have this surgery, this is it. You know, it doesn't, you can't fix this. You can't undo it. It's not like, okay, well, I'm not happy with this shirt, so let me, you know, take this back. You know, it doesn't fit me right, so let me return this. It is highly, highly, highly unlikely that you can have any of the bariatric surgery reversed, because you're removing a part of your stomach. You're removing part of your body that, just being honest, you will probably never get back. I don't think they can take your stomach and, you know, put it back in after they've taken it out. The next myth I want to talk about is some people tend to think that weight loss surgery is not a practical or a reliable way for people to lose and maintain weight loss. And it is a thing that people think, you know, you're going to have this weight loss surgery, you're going to lose all this weight, you're going to feel good right now, and you're going to gain it all back. But studies show that at least 5% of bariatric patients will see some regain after their surgery. That's just what studies show. However, it is also shown that if you follow your exercise regimen, if you follow your dietary regimen, if you follow up with your post-operative care, if you continue to live the life that you vowed to live when having your surgery, that you typically maintain the weight loss forever. So the naysayers who say things like, well, you're just going to end up regaining your weight, are typically those who feel that weight loss surgery is the easy way out. So no. It isn't true that you will regain your weight, or that you are more likely than not to regain your weight after weight loss surgery. That's just an assumption. That's something that people have made up, I feel, to make people feel as though having weight loss surgery is not the way to go. But, you know, people can't tell you the best decision for you. People can't tell you what is going to work out best for you. Don't you hate that? The entire result for a patient after bariatric surgery depends on the amount of effort, time, and consistency we as that patient put into it. If you don't have consistency, if you don't put in that effort, if you just, you know, go in, have your surgery, don't follow your dietary guidelines, live your life outside the lines, you're not going to be successful. But as long as you hold yourself to the same standards that you vowed to, you should be okay, and you typically won't regain your weight. And if you do regain the weight, you have the tools and you have the knowledge to be able to lose that weight again. The next myth is you are more likely to die from complications of the surgery opposed to being obese. And I hear this all the time. I don't think people understand that when you are obese, you are faced with so many life-threatening diseases and illnesses that can end your life so much quicker than anything having to do with the surgery could do. Some of these diseases that we as obese and overweight individuals have the pleasure of being exposed to are heart disease, hypertension, type 2 diabetes, among many others. According to recent studies, the number of patients who die due to complications with the gastric sleeve or any other weight loss surgery is 0.31%. This is compared to 1 in every 1,000 people. So every 1 in 1,000 patients who have bariatric surgery will pass away due to complications with the surgery. This is far less in comparison to how many obese and overweight patients who will pass away due to complications associated with hypertension, diabetes, high blood pressure, and other obesity-related diseases. Studies also show that the mortality rate decreases when a successful bariatric surgery is performed on obese patients. It is so clear that undergoing a bariatric surgery can help save a person's life opposed to ending it with complications from the surgery. It's just you just can't compare the two. You just can't. You can't. I forgot to do under eye highlighter. Let's see if I can save this look. Oh, no. I forgot. The next myth or assumption that I want to talk about is that most people feel or have been told that if you have bariatric surgery, due to it being a gastrointestinal or a stomach surgery, that it is going to leave a huge scar on your abdomen and stomach area that cannot be removed, that cannot be hidden, or will always be there forever and ever and ever, forever and ever and ever. You'll be known as the lady who has a scar from her neck to her belly button. This is also very untrue due to most surgeries being done laparoscopically. This means that the scars are smaller and that the hospital stay is shorter. I almost said longer. Your stay at the hospital is shorter due to, it's less invasive. You don't have as many openings that are made. There are 5 small incisions that are made on your abdomen area to be able to access your stomach, and they are less likely to become infected, inflamed, and damaged after your surgery. And last but not least, I think I've talked about this one before, but I always like to go back to it because it's always said. It's always something that people feel the need to give their opinion on. It is always said that bariatric surgery, weight loss surgery, gastric sleeve, RNY, lap band, whatever bariatric weight loss surgery you are looking into is considered the easy way out. By no means, and I mean no means, is bariatric surgery the easy way out. Woo. Woo. I don't think that in any instance, in any lifetime, would any of us say, you know what? I'd rather have someone cut me open, remove a part of my body, go through a rigorous healing process, go through a complete lifestyle, diet, mental, emotional, financial change, just because I want to take the easy way out. I want to have to deal with all of the demons that have been clogged up inside of me that I've been hiding with food for the last 15 years because I want to take the easy way out. I think that people assume that people who have weight loss surgery are lazy, they don't want to work out, they don't want to take the time to lose the weight, they don't want to do what they have to do to lose weight, and that could not be further from the truth. The changes that most of us have to make after weight loss surgery are completely life-altering. You have to begin to live in a completely new life. You have to begin to do things differently. You have to begin to move differently, think differently, and you really have to get into the nitty-gritty of why your food addiction and your life began to spiral the way that it did. And I don't think that anyone with a sound mind or anybody who wants to take the easy way out is like, you know what? I choose weight loss surgery. I just want to go and have a surgery. Now, don't get me wrong. There may be people out there who feel that way. There may be people out there who, are like, you know what? I'm lazy. I don't want to work out, but I do want to lose weight, so I'm going to have surgery. I don't doubt that there are people out there like that, because unfortunately there are. Because if there weren't people like that, maybe people wouldn't have that assumption or think that they think the way that they do. Because a lot of times, if it's thought or if it's, put out there, it's because someone hasn't encountered a person like that. But I feel that 99% of us as bariatric patients have a bariatric surgery because we want to have a better life, because we've tried everything else, and we're at the end of our rope. So I don't feel in any means that bariatric surgery is the easy way out. It's just not. It's not. And I know that you guys agree. I'm going to give you guys a close-up look of my eyes here. I just wanted to do like a little bit of a smoky brown look. I am done with the look. I'm about to do my eyelashes, but I wanted to share something with you guys. I know I said this video is not about the makeup. It's not. But I want to share with you guys, I am absolutely addicted. In this box, even though it says Victoria's Secret, I have found the creme de la creme, the gold mine, the how do you say, the most amazing lashes that I've ever used, and you will not believe where I get them from. I'm absolutely addicted to them. Hence that I have bought 26 pairs. I counted them. And I also purchased the lash glue. And this is the Ioni brand, or Ioni. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Y'all, I get these from the Dollar Tree. Hear me out, sis. Look at these lashes. They are 100% handmade 3D faux mink lashes. Now, I got all of these before they went to $1.25. Look at that. This is one of my favorites. This is my second favorite. I don't have many pairs of these, but this is called the Wispy Full Dramatic. There we go. Ooh, ooh. Come on now. Come on now. Get the people what they're asking for. There we go. Wow. And then, like, when I see them, I buy them. Look at this. These lashes are absolutely gorgeous. I get questions about my lashes all the time. This one is called High Tea. I get questions about my lashes all the time. These are the lashes that I wear. I've gifted them to people because it's not what you would expect from the Dollar Tree. It's not what you would expect from the Dollar Tree. I think this is a pretty prestigious brand, or it was. I'm not necessarily sure why they're being sold at the Dollar Tree, but I love them. So I'm going to pick a pair of lashes. I'm going to put them on. I'm going to come back and end the video. But I said all that to say, if you're into lashes and you are, you're thrifty like I am, if you see them at the Dollar Tree, grab a pair. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I have my lashes put on and I feel like a beautiful diva. I am going to put on a little bit of eyeliner because I feel like it will add a little bit of drama to the look. I just want a little bit of sultry drama. All right, you guys, I have finished the look. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me. You could have been anywhere else on this YouTube planet, but you chose to be here with me. If you haven't and you would like to, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, become a member of my family. I would love, love, love to have you here. Also, if you have not and you would like to be, please make sure to head on over to Facebook to join my group, One Bite at a Time. It's a safe place to talk about hard things, not just weight loss related, but life related. I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much again for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, get ready for my date night with my sugar bear. I love you guys once again. I think I say that so many times each video, and it's because I do. And I will see you in the next video. Be good to each other, but most importantly, be good to yourself. All right, checking out, and I will see you later. Gator. Bye.